Welcome back, folk. We've got a heavyweight clash tonight. A battle of words more explosive than a Hamas rocket. On my left, the self-proclaimed king of controversial opinions, Mr. Andrew Tate.
Ready to rumble, Piers. Shapiro's been dodging me like a gazelle in a lion's cage. Finally, he's agreed to step into the intellectual coliseum.
And on my right, the man who can argue his way out of a wet paper bag, Mr. Ben Shapiro.
I'm only here because Andrew's Twitter insults were about as original as a BuzzFeed listicle. Let's get this over with.
Excellent. Now, gentlemen, let's address the elephant in the room, Gaza. Andrew, you called it a genocide, a word usually reserved for barbecuing Armenians. Care to elaborate?
Piers, imagine living in a concrete cage, bombed by a superpower while your own leaders use you as shields. That's not war, it's legalized bullying. Call it what it is, a humanitarian catastrophe.
Oh, please, Hamas are the real bullies here, launching rockets at innocent Israelis. They're the ones using their own people as human shields, the ultimate cowards.
Cowards? You call defending your homeland against a Goliath with a slingshot cowardly? You wouldn't last 5 minutes in Gaza before crying for your mommy.
Typical brute force from Tate. Logic and facts, my friend, logic and facts. Hamas is a terrorist organization funded by Iran, dedicated to wiping Israel off the map.
And Israel? They're just delivering targeted surgical strikes with their fancy drones, right? Collateral damage is just a spicy side dish, eh?
Gentlemen, let's not forget the Twitter war that started all this. Andrew, you called Ben a soy boy and a leftist in disguise. Care to retract?
Not a chance, Piers. The man constantly cries about cancel culture while silencing voices he disagrees with. He's the ultimate hypocrite, a paper tiger in a Gucci suit.
Oh, the irony. Calling me a leftist when you're the one praising socialist dictators like Castro. And soy boy? That's just childish resorting to playground insults.
Exactly. You talk big, but your arguments are as thin as your biceps. You're all bark and no bite, a chihuahua yipping at a Rottweiler.
A Rottweiler with a law degree, mind you. This is getting spicy. Right, moving on from the Gaza debate, let's delve into the Twitterverse, shall we? Ben, you called Andrew a pimp in your latest tweet. Care to elaborate on that colorful adjective?
Look, Andrew's built a brand on machismo and misogyny. He talks about alpha males and traditional masculinity, but his business model revolves around exploiting women in the webcam industry. That, by definition, makes him a pimp.
Ah, the moral outrage of the self-proclaimed fact-checker. You see, Ben, your narrow definition of masculinity wouldn't survive a 5-minute walk down K Street. Empowerment comes in many forms, and my businesses empower women to take control of their sexuality and their finances.
But isn't there something inherently exploitative about the webcam industry? Young women, often vulnerable, lured into a world of virtual sex work.
Piers, let's cut the patronizing act. These women are not victims, they are entrepreneurs. They set their own prices, their own hours, they're building their own empires. More power to them, I say.
Empires built on sandcastles of male fantasy. You're selling a dream, Andrew, not empowerment. These women are trapped in a cycle of objectification and manipulation.
Bravo, Ben. You've just described every Instagram influencer out there. Newsflash, sweetheart, the world is a stage, and these women are playing the game better than you.
Gentlemen, this is getting delicious. But tell me, Ben, if Andrew's model is so empowering, why not join him? Start your own webcam empire? Preach your conservative values from a throne of virtual dollars.
I would sooner debate a pack of rabid weasels than step into that cesspool, Piers. My principles are worth more than any amount of digital currency.
And that, my friends, is the difference between us. Ben's stuck in his ivory tower, playing by the rules of a game he doesn't understand. I, on the other hand, play to win in the real world on my own terms.
A truly Shakespearean clash of ideologies. And who, dear viewers, do you think comes out on top in this battle of the alpha males? Cast your votes on Twitter, #pimps and pulpits. We'll be right back after this commercial break, and don't forget to tune in next time when we debate the existence of unicorns, or maybe just tax the rich. Haven't decided yet. All right, let's move on from the pimp debate, although it was riveting, I must say. Andrew, you've painted quite the picture of yourself as the ultimate alpha, the king of the jungle. But do you truly see Ben as your fellow alpha in this testosterone-fueled arena?
Ben? Alpha? Come on, Piers. That's like calling a chihuahua a wolf. He's more like a yappy Pomeranian, all bark and no bite.
Oh, the audacity! You wouldn't last 5 seconds in a debate with me, Tate. Your biceps are bigger than your brain.
Debates? Ben, my dear, you live in a world of dry arguments and dusty logic. I operate in the real world, where charisma and charm reign supreme. You're like a pocket protector trapped in a gym bro's body.
This is pure gold. Andrew, are you saying Ben's more of a beta than an alpha? Don't hold back. Lay it all out.
Look, Ben's got the intellect. I'll give him that. He can spin a web of words like a spider, but when it comes to action, to actually getting things done, he's a wilting flower in a hurricane. He's all talk and no walk, the king of Twitter wars and the emperor of think tanks.
You dare call me weak, Tate? I've faced down mobs, debated Ivy League professors, and built a media empire from scratch. I'm no keyboard warrior. I'm a warrior in the trenches of ideas.
Oh, please, Ben. Your empire is built on retweets and clickbait. You're a gladiator in a coliseum of pixels, not a warrior in the arena of life.
This is Shakespearean, a clash of egos so epic it could fuel 1,000 memes. Andrew, the charming rogue, versus Ben, the logic-wielding knight. Who will emerge victorious in this battle of wit and testosterone?
Ben, my friend, you're welcome to join my empire anytime. We could use a little intellectual muscle, even if it comes with a side of neuroses. Just promise to leave the pocket protector at home, okay?
Don't tempt me, Tate. I may prefer the battlefield of ideas, but I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty if it comes to it. Oh, just remember, the pen is mightier than the sword, even if the sword is bigger than your brain.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think we've just witnessed the birth of a beautiful bromance, or the most epic feud the internet has ever seen. But before you head off to Twitter to declare your new alpha overlords, let's leave you with a parting thought. Remember, folks, the only thing more dangerous than two alpha males in a room is Piers Morgan stuck between them. So, until next time, keep it spicy, keep it controversial, and most importantly, keep it entertaining. Because in the grand circus of life, my friends, I'm the ringmaster and you're all just paying clowns.